Florida governor wants to mandate self-isolation for travelers from New York and New Jersey. Washington, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said Monday he is issuing an executive order that mandates a 14-day self-isolation period for travelers coming to Florida from airports in New York and New Jersey amid the novel coronavirus pandemic. The order marks the first large-scale attempt by a state to impose a self-quarantine period for domestic travelers and underscores the expansive measures elected officials are attempting and willing to enact as the outbreak spreads. The move raises questions about how the state of Florida could enforce such an order and whether it will be a constitutional issue because the federal government regulates interstate business, such as air travel. Today there's over 190 direct flights from the New York City area to the state of Florida, and I would reckon, given the outbreak there, that every single flight has somebody on it who's positive for COVID-19, DeSantis, a Republican, said at a press conference Monday explaining the order. He said travelers will be met on board planes by local or state law enforcement, as well as personnel from the Florida Department of Health, adding that passengers going to stay with family in Florida would not be exempt from the executive order. They'll have to meet on the flight, there will be some information taken, and I think they're going to do temperature checks, and they're going to be told you have to self-quarantine, DeSantis said. The order will go out Monday, DeSantis said. The move comes as the death toll from the virus continues to climb and state and local governments hand down more aggressive social distancing requirements. State health officials have reported more than 100 coronavirus-related deaths across the country in a single day for the first time since the outbreak, according to CNN Health's tally. This brings to the total deaths nationwide in the U.S. to 520, with the state of New York having the most deaths in a single state with 157. While DeSantis has been active on some coronavirus measures in Florida, he's faced harsh criticism for avoiding a statewide mandate to close beaches, instead showing deference to local municipalities to make that decision. The governor doesn't want to be responsible if anything goes wrong, said a top Republican operative in the state, adding that DeSantis is just kind of a step or two behind everyone. He is not being proactive, he is not being as public. CNN's Dan Merica contributed to this report. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.